Streaming.
Hello everybody! What's up, Wins? Hello to anybody in chat and anybody watching the VOD. Welcome back to Danganronpa 2.
Wins.
Wanted to wait until like the last possible minute, but Oblivion is once again late for the trial of all things.
Dang it, Oblivion.
I need Oblivion, not
yesterday.
late.
Yo, what's up, Garbage Can? Finally at the very
Oh,
start of the
hi,
stream.
Garbage
That is
Can.
true. Yo, what's up, Gia? What's up, Demon? Hello.
Hello.
He's hiding the fact that he's the killer. True.
No, I am the killer.
All along.
Oh, hello, Ali Gamer Girl.
What's up, gamer girl? Welcome to stream. All right, it's time. I do want to kind of like draw this out a little bit in case in case Oblivion gets here. Hope your magical girl skills will not rust, bro. Once we finish this chapter, I think next stream we're gonna have to start the magical girl Monami again. We'll see how I do there.
Thank you for the compliment, Wins. And no, I've not always looked like this. This was made for Nier, but Zero lost my original model design, so we're using the bow Nier version.
Look, it's literally the same thing with just a bow on it. And I think the bow looks cute, okay?
Yeah, it does. It looks adorable. I don't mind it.
Alright. I will summon Oblivion by telling you what I think is going to happen in this trial. And
no.
Oblivion can rewatch the VOD, I suppose.
The way you summon Oblivion is by sacrificing all of our 6 viewers to the demon, and then Oblivion will pop in.
Oh no, why'd you have to tell it to them out loud? You're supposed to do that in secret, Kiwi.
No. We need their consent.
Oh, why thank you, gamer girl. I just hope that it doesn't hurt your ears too much. Eevee outfit that she wore in the Pokemon showcase. Nani? I'm not a Pokemon, I'm not too much into the Pokemon fandom. Maybe Cerby knows. Oblivion and Cerby would know, but
I just went for
Oblivion is not here.
went for Lolita look, and that's how I look like, I guess. I'm glad that I look like an Eevee Pokemon. That reminds me of that one copy pasta about the one water-based Eevee Pokemon.
No. No, we're not bringing that back.
Okay. So, I don't have all the details.
Look,
I feel like
we sacrificed people for Oblivion to get summoned, and he came in.
Wait, Oblivion's here?
Who?
Well, thank God that you're finally here. Let me know when you send your ninja link, my dude, so that I can just show you on the stream.
I already sent it like 5 minutes ago. You're just not looking.
Well, how am I supposed to look when I'm playing the game and watching the stream? Give me 1 second.
Don't you have triple monitor set up like I do? Like, what's your problem, man?
Triple monitor setup? What? I only have 2 screens. Oh, my bad.
You're
I'm
lacking,
not
my
rich
guy.
enough. My bad. Here.
No, Oblivion gotta do this stuff, you know?
Well, honestly, I'd rather have 2 screens than be late to a stream. Like, honestly.
His watchful
shameful.
eye.
I was already up. I just really need to go to the bathroom.
That's why you
Oblivion
go
has
like
100?
15 minutes before, man.
Oblivion
Always
has
be here
100
15 minutes.
PP.
What?
The only PP I know.
What's
I
up,
need
Chris?
to take a
Welcome to
shit.
stream. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Anyways.
You ever need to take a morning shit? It really be like that.
I don't talk about shit.
Shut up, guys. Seriously. So, okay.
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm just gonna focus on playing my game.
Wrong.
Oblivion, do you have any ideas as to what's going on in this case?
I am still on Mikon being the one who did it. It's just everything points to Mikon. I can't figure out who else.
Garbage Can, there should be 2 more people here.
Yeah, there will be
I
2
also
more
didn't
people
even
hopefully
think
joining
about
us
it.
for V3. We'll see. But yeah, after re-looking at all the evidence, I don't know how all the details connect. I feel like I have a general idea of what happened here. Do you remember the case in Danganronpa 1 where there was all the numbered mallets, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this is the same idea. They want to confuse us with what's going on by changing the order of the people who died to make it seem like they died in a certain order when that wasn't actually the case.
Yeah.
That's also case 3, right? So like this is very similar to that, I feel. That's the reason why they had like the it was based around the movie, because you would think where's the movie ticket? You would think that they died in the same order as they did in the movie, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. What could have happened was that both oh man, I already forgot their names. Ibuki and
Kyoko.
Pyoko. Yeah, she's such an insignificant character to me that I don't even acknowledge her
How dare you.
existence.
She's not insignificant.
See, that
Kiwi
happened
does
to me the
voice her.
last time, and
That's
y'all
probably
clowned me
why.
for it.
But okay, well, I think both of them were already dead by the time we saw the footage of what we assumed was Ibuki going up the ladder, right? Because we also learned that that the bag, the tote bag or whatever that they put over their heads, Monokuma only sells one, but it's not like a limited product. He gives them, it's a buy one get one, right? So she could have like put one of the tote bags onto Ibuki, and she was already dead. She already hanged herself a long time ago. And then this was actually footage of Mikon in the hospital room that has like the same black curtains like this, right? Because we don't actually see her hanging herself. We just see her climbing up, and then the footage cuts.
Yeah.
So that would solve the problem of having to transport the body from the hospital room to the Titty Typhoon, because she was already dead in the Titty Typhoon. We just assumed that was what happened, and so we ran over, and then we saw the body. However, we didn't see what's her name? Hiyoko. We didn't see Hiyoko because she was already there, tied up against the pillar. But her body was covered by the where's the piece of paper? It's the piece of the wallpaper. Yeah, this. So what could have happened was that when Mikon killed her, she tied her up in that specific way in order to make it seem like it took a very long time to put her around the pillar. But in reality, she was already there, just covered up by said wallpaper. And then when everybody left, she took out the wallpaper. And then we came back to see that, Hiyoko's also there. But that's impossible because it would have taken so long to kill her and put her like that, right? And that kind of messes up with like the timing. And so it confuses everybody on what actually went on in the case. I'm a little vague on the exact details of where Mikon was during us running around there. I kind of forget. I probably should have gone back to watch that stream. But that's the general idea that I've got.
Because her and Fuyohiko were looking for Ibuki.
And this glob, I think, when we were trying to get into the venue, we had assumed that maybe the killer was still there because it was kind of like locked from the inside, but it's probably because this is glue, and that's why we couldn't open the door. Okay, let me check the details on this. It doesn't say what it is, but I'm pretty sure like that it's kind of the only explanation for it because it was like in between the doors too, so it's probably glue that held the doors together.
Don't confirm or deny in chat, please, guys.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna look away from chat.
When's is confirming that the glob is Nickelodeon slime? What's wrong with that?
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, well, theory dead. I'm sorry. And I mean, there's also that part about how like the room temperature was jacked up in order to kind of confuse people about the timing, which goes into my theory again as to why they wanted to confuse us of the timing of when the people died. Surveillance camera unit, and like Okay, we know this because Kiwi definitely knows this because he watches all the true crime stuff. But like, when you kill somebody, would you sit there and think about like, oh yeah, we should increase the room temperature in order to confuse people of the timing?
Exactly. That
seems like something someone who is someone who's a medical expert might think about rather than other people.
Usually, someone who is actually a medical expert would actually make the temperature much colder so that the body doesn't compose as soon, so they can hide the body decompose longer, so that they can get rid of it later when nobody is there.
Well,
only an idiot would make the body decompose faster, and an idiot that wants to get discovered and that's really confident about being discovered. Not being discovered.
Exactly.
So you're trying to say you will them, Kiwi?
Decomposing in a real life scenario that would leave a lot of DNA evidence.
Yeah, that is true. But like in this scenario, wouldn't we have to discover the bodies and go to a trial, and then they would have to win successful this trial in order to actually escape?
There's no really hiding the bodies in this.
Yeah, there isn't really any benefit from hiding the bodies and throwing it away discreetly.
Yeah, I'm just talking about a usual crime scene, how it would go.
Yeah.
Unless it was
that is what it would go like in real life, but this is a game. In case you didn't know.
I know. You were just like, oh, Kiwi is a true crime expert, so I just explain what the thought process of an actual killer would be like.
Thank you. Yes, that is clear up everything for me.
Yeah, just how like I did in Trigun as well.
Just smash to pieces and no longer works.
Also, I told Garbage Can how you guys look like, and now she's in love with all of us.
What?
That happens when you don't look at chat. Serves you right.
Garbage Can. She or he? What shall I address you as? I don't exactly remember. My bad if you said it before. Or shall I just address you as Garbage Can?
You know what, name it. Refer to as Garbage Can as it. It is the Garbage Can.
Oh no! Oblivion, how could you? No!
Yeah, I'm kidding.
They, them, roger that.
Hey, it works. You can call them it.
Oblivion is an antagonist.
No, Oblivion! Oh, I mean, Oblivion is the antagonist with that. Makes sense. There's something about the camera.
I would
feel like I'm
call
missing something.
Oblivion more like the second male lead, the second love interest that never gets the girl.
Yeah, that happens.
I'm confused by that lore. Let's not open that can of worms.
We haven't even started working on our
we are
lore
love
yet.
interests,
Let's calm down, alright, guys?
Kiwi, you want to be love interest?
No, I don't want to be in love interest. Back away. I have a gun.
Surveillance camera unit. Put inside the music video for minutes. Smash the
Somebody
PCs.
stop her.
I feel like there's something about the camera angle too that I missed. I don't know. We'll have to see. It was smashed to bits here, but in the actual footage, it was already on a wooden floor. Would that even make sense?
Which can you just compare me to Monica?
Anyways, all right. That's enough theorizing for now. Let's get right into the trial.
I'm ready.
I'm not ready for the rhythm game.
Wait, before you start, I wasn't there for it, but who all knew about how the surveillance cameras were set up?
I mean, the person who set it up was Kazuichi. And obviously, Kazuichi's the tech guy, so he's probably the only one who knows exactly how it works. But the general idea is that it transmits a signal, a live signal. So the image of Ibuki, who we assumed was Ibuki, climbing up the stepladder in order to hang herself, should have been happening live as we ran out to look for her, the Titi Typhoon.
You should not say hang. You should say
What do you
something else.
That's an okay word to say apparently, but not the other nay word. I don't know YouTube, but you know.
No, because that kind of like changes the whole reasoning behind how it could have been pre-recorded.
Yeah, it can't be pre-recorded.
Isn't the one from the hospital streaming the one from the venue, and the venue streaming the one from the hospital?
Yes.
Yeah. So the one that is streaming
So
if
what's the main character's name again? Hajime. If Hajime was watching it from the hospital, he was technically watching the venue and not the hospital.
Well, no, the camera could have been elsewhere. When we went to the Titty Typhoon, we saw the smash bits of the what is it? Or did we? I don't remember. Did we see it smash on the floor? I think we did.
I know we end up seeing the smash bits of the control whatever at the venue,
but we don't know if the camera was a part of that.
But that would be watching the hospital though.
I don't know exactly what we're trying to get at here, but there's definitely some discrepancy there. It's just that my theory is that it was not transmitting from the Titty Typhoon and from the hospital room, or else why would they have the curtains be exactly the same, right? And if Mikon is truly the perpetrator here, then that would make a lot of sense that she kind of live streamed it from that room. Well, anyways, we'll figure it out as we go through the trial and people reason that stuff out. Oh, okay, that's good.
Chat is having a field day.
Explanation of the class trial. During
That's
the
good.
class trial, you will present your arguments for.
I may or may not have just spent 15 minutes explaining something completely wrong, but we'll see.
If you vote correctly,
Who done? I missed who done it.
punishment.
I missed who done it because of you now.
You're welcome.
I'll punish everyone
No.
besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh, well,
Leave
who
this
cares about this
island?
boring explanation. Let's get on with it already.
Yeah, I was quiet because I enjoy listening to them theorizing about it. That's why I was typing in chat instead of talking. Okay?
Because I was asleep the whole time.
The lore of the universe.
Even if you do
This is how it all came to be,
you
guys.
use the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Wow,
Okay,
Kazuichi.
Kazuichi.
Step
She has
off, man.
boobs, Kazuichi.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that?
True.
Listen up. The emptier your head,
Whoa.
the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
That's one way to look at it.
Bro, that explains so much.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Okay, here we go.
Shit.
Start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease.
All the way back there. I don't
I
remember
know
that very
nothing
well.
about this.
Ibuki, and Mikon, who were infected, and Mikon, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Okay.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cot.
Why does he sound more Gundam-ish?
Also, let me know if the volume's okay, chat. If you want me to raise it, let me know.
Mikon came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikon rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was...
The vocals specifically. That's the problem with like the balancing in Danganronpa games.
Yeah, I was noticing that the vocals are kind
It's
of
already
low
at
in comparison.
max.
Yeah, then lower the BGM.
Yeah,
I'll
just
lower
lower
the
it by one.
BGM sound effects. And then I'll raise the volume.
Projectile speed.
Right, give me 1 second. Game, don't crash on me.
A video of
What
someone
was that
wearing
pop?
a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Right, hopefully that's better.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story. And then what did you do, Hajime?
What's wrong with you, Naruto?
I love Nagito so much. I love
I rushed
Nagito
out of
so
the hospital
much.
and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue.
The BGM is a bit too loud. Okay. Okay, that is
Still?
not it. I'll lower it by 1 more. That's the lowest before we actually mute it.
What does reticle mean?
It's the,
The target from the gun.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least,
Able-bodied
that's what I thought.
people.
But the only
I
person
feel
who
like the
came with me was
opposite. I
Chiaki.
can't. I won't say that. Never mind.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with
Kiwi's
Mikon and
speedrunning
Fuyuhiko.
trying to get cancelled on YouTube.
also
I
looking for
stopped
Ibuki
myself.
since she
I
disappeared from
stopped
our
myself.
sight.
Okay.
After
Oh, is
I
it enough?
rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital.
I'm gonna be so sad if it actually is Mikon.
Coincidentally,
Why?
I ran into Fuyuhiko.
I won't be able to
So
do the
I
high voice
fled with
anymore.
him in various ways
Give
to
it to
see
Kazuichi.
if he could help me
Yeah,
out.
that was give it to Kazuichi. I was about to say that. I was about to say just give it to somebody else, like Kazuichi.
Whenever Oblivion's not here, I'll give it to Nekomaru.
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from
Go
those two
for
that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag.
It's gonna be like Sakura from the first game.
So I immediately led them to the music venue.
Except it made sense with Sakura.
But the door wouldn't open.
Just did
Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And
Why
not
did-
just that.
Why did
Her body was
Fuyuhiko's
taped to
voice
a
get so
pillar.
deep?
I think he's
Hasn't
sad now.
changed.
What? To me, it
That's
sounds
you
really
just haven't
deep.
heard
discovery
them.
announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Why does everything that you say just sound so like condescending?
Well, it's clear what the problem
That's
with
why
this
he's so
case is.
Very
lovable.
condescending
When
person.
Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
You
I
gotta
swear
try
to
to
God.
convict us.
I want to take over, wring his neck out.
I mean, okay, like, that's fine. We also have to confirm everything as fact, so...
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
Suspicious.
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video,
Oh, I
and
actually
the
did
first
add
one to discover
the
Ibuki's
rock
body,
meme as a redeem, if you want to try that out. You can check out the store to see the actual command.
then you could be
How do you
lying
check
to
out
us
the store? I
right
forgot.
now, right?
It's a link in the description.
Lie? Why would I lie?
I already knew that.
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Oh, welcome, Cat.
Yo, what's up, cat?
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Who says it
Zero.
like that?
Prove it to me that you're not the killer.
Hajime?
Hajime.
Oh, why is it? I hate these. It's just as Kazuichi said. Nagito's the kind of guy who would just confuse us and make matters worse.
No, he would never.
Damn it! I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that.
Oh god.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie,
Yeah, Nagito's JP voice is actually much nicer than
That would
his
also
English
be a
voice, but I
lie.
like his English voice more.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Because this is
Why
the
would Hajime
Nagito that I
lie?
know and love.
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
did Hajime kill both of
Kiwi
them?
talking is a miracle.
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie
Kiwi talks
means
a
it
lot.
probably is Hajime's fault.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
We didn't even
Wait a
watch the
sec-
movie, was the thing.
I'm sorry.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
And we also have the date stamped
That would
on it,
also
which
be a
proves
lie.
that we didn't watch it
I don't think I can
before
deny
the
that
actual murder
possibility.
happened.
After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Look, I just didn't speak
Hajime
during
kill both of
their
them?
theorizing because I didn't want to
The
break
fact
it
that the
off, and
bodies
two,
were
because I'm a
imitating
little
the movie.
spoiler bad.
The funny
No,
thing
that's
is,
wrong.
Nagito's the only person here that knows he didn't watch the movie.
Yeah, he's just trying to
Killer.
screw
I mean,
us
there's
over.
no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
This, I swear to God,
I love
this guy
Nagito
and
so
all his
much.
ideals.
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date
I don't know
and
who's
time.
worse, Nagito or Sahil.
Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yeah, I said it,
Yes. No.
but only we know
No.
about it.
No, Nagito is not the hill. Nagito is not the hill.
Guys, can we not bring Sahil into our VTuber lore, please? We don't need that. We really
It's
don't.
just part of the friend group.
Which
That's
means
all it
there's
is.
no way Hajime,
He's
who
not
never
my
saw the
friend.
movie, could commit murders that imitated it.
Part of Keen's friend group.
Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Yeah, throw Kid under the bus.
Hold on a sec.
Like how Kanji
You're
threw
the one who
Yosuke
brought
under
this
the
up in
bus.
first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with
What is
your
Nagito
witness
ever
testimony, I
He's
thought
being
we should
Byakuya.
solidify
We
the
never know.
foundation. It also
You can't just let
provides a
the
good
truth be
warm-up.
said without it stirring up
Warm up.
problems.
This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important, especially since this
You
isn't
know
a
what?
game.
I like Byakuya more now because he wasn't like this. He only did it to one investigation, but no, this guy does it every time.
Don't hate Nagito.
Well,
Just being
I'm glad that you
helpful.
now see how good Byakuya was as a character.
What a waste of time.
Kiwi, I wonder how you feel
I
if
knew it would turn
he
out like
if
this
he did that to
anyway.
you.
Now
Oh, I
then,
would feel awful. I would
since
hate
we
him
know
for it.
Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
Contradictory.
Oh, well, maybe he was actually helping us out by trying to convict us. And now people will believe us more. Oh, big brain!
So this
He
means
was- he
Ibuki
was just
definitely
being the
climbed the
goodest boy.
stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
Oh no, she said the thing! It was the game, YouTube, it was the game!
Ibuki
It
committed
was Nene
suicide,
word.
then who killed
It's still the
Hiro?
game.
Nene word.
YouTube, it's still the game.
Oh my god. Honestly, I give up. Just let it
A
happen.
murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
You know what? You're right, Winston. Well, he didn't really tamper with this. I mean, the first one, he didn't tamper with it. He caused it, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't cause it. He tried to cause it, but he didn't cause it. He failed miserably.
Well,
Stupid
him
ultimate
trying was
ability is
also
what
the
it called.
causality for the other guy succeeding, so like...
Yeah, that's why Nagito is great. Because he failed.
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem
Isn't he
with
like
this
the
case
unluckiest
is.
student or whatever he said?
The
No,
killer
he's
murdered
lucky.
Kyoko
Oh, he's the
while
luckiest.
Hajime was gone.
That's weird.
Because
Yeah,
we
but
already know
prevent
someone else
him
is the
from killing
luckiest.
someone.
So all we gotta do
Your
is
guys'
establish
opinion
who
is
could have
this.
possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long
Here,
would you say
have
you
a
were
nail.
away from the music venue?
Because you
could've
guys
been
keep on
gone for more than 10
hating on
minutes.
Nagito.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way
Yeah,
that's
that's the
possible.
confusers of the time.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean a closed room?
Actually, sound effect timed perfectly.
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the
That we
door
know
from
of.
the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
No, they weren't inside the venue because they locked it from the
When
outside.
we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
Because of the green stuff that I'm assuming is glue.
They were?
Wow, look at the acting.
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's
Zero,
you
it's not
two,
confirmed yet.
Sonia
You can't do Mikon
and
like that.
Kazuichi.
You just gave up on your high-pitched
doesn't-
voice character.
Look, I know, but it doesn't
You
make
really
sense for it
did.
to be anybody else but her at this point. Like, if you just take a step back and look, yeah, it's probably Mikon.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikon, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel
that's
right
why.
before that.
That's why she locked it like that, so that she could be with us when we entered, to make it seem that she had an alibi.
And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
I mean,
Okay, look,
he's
the dude
kind of
literally took
stuck
a
in the
rocket to the
toilet.
crotch.
Bruh.
Look.
Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are
Can
you?
we let Monami down?
Please
Feel
don't
so
make
bad
bad
for her.
jokes.
I think he
Anyway,
regularly
if the
let
killer
her
was
down.
hiding inside the venue, we should obviously
Actually, yeah,
doubt
that's
the
true.
people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
What a wicked way!
Because the killer was inside the music venue. Hiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it?
Oh, bow, 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 bow.
Oh,
BGM is kind
Okay.
of missing now. It's a little quiet.
all right. Let's see what they
Hey,
have to say.
Still
if I
inside
turn
the
it up
music
one, it's
venue.
too loud. If I turn it down one, it's too
By
quiet.
locking the door
Blame
from the
Danganronpa.
inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
Oh, I'm guessing yeah, it's gonna be a
How did they
glob.
lock the door?
Yeah, it's gonna be Glob and from the
That
inside.
door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as
I
a
was
bolt
Turn it
to
up?
lock the
Okay.
door.
with the door closed.
By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited until we gathered together
Achievement unlocked, blown
and
through my
suddenly
screen.
appeared.
So they look like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Is that Kiwi?
Yeah.
Right.
Turn
We
it
will
on.
turn it up one.
It's at the people's requests.
Alright.
The killer was
Oh,
still
ba,
inside
ba,
the
ba,
music
ba, ba.
venue. By locking the door from the inside. No, that's wrong.
Listen.
Hold on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Yes.
From the outside?
Outside? How?
Not
There's a
dusty.
semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Thank you for the $1 garbage can.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
No.
It wasn't rubber at all. That semi-transparent
I
glob was
meant-
probably
Semi-trans- I know a different kind of semi-transparent
Semi-transparent
glob.
Must have been glue.
Glue?
Think like Kiwi, Cerby. Think like Kiwi.
Yeah,
think like
I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
And also, if you guys are interested in like what the redeems are, exactly what the commands are for those redeems, you can check the description. There's a link to the store page. You redeem them with the donuts that you get by watching our streams.
Yeah.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible. I believe it is not something one typically eats.
It's yucky.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
Yes, what
What'd you say?
Jackie said.
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think
My
the killer
God.
placed it as a
Chiaki,
diversion.
master
Are
detective.
you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose?
She's more of a detective than
Then
Kyoko ever will be.
I totally fell for that fucking trap.
You shut your foul mouth.
Apologize
Well,
to
Yuhiko
Miss
dropped the
Sonia
F-bomb.
and me.
Not us.
However,
Yuhiko
you're
did.
not allowed to
YouTube.
slice open your stomach
It was
this
the
time.
game.
I kind of feel like Kiwi can't say that. She's the last person that can call people out for that.
Well,
Like-
I haven't said an F-bomb since the stream started.
Both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Oh my god, Morty, shut up.
During the
She has
10
two
minutes
sides.
Hajime left the venue,
She's saying
the
this after
killer
one
murdered
person's
Hiyoko
already
and
killed.
created a closed space.
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke
Wow.
It's fucking me,
Wow.
God damn!
Oh my god. Okay. Now this... I mean, if we didn't go into the suspecting Mikon, maybe it would have seemed meh.
You wouldn't have
But, like-
suspected Mikon had I not
They
brought it
couldn't
up.
have done it while Hajime was away
Well,
from the venue.
yeah, I wouldn't because I don't want to. Whenever it comes to a case like my character is actually the killer, I don't see it. I never spot it first. I
Yeah,
don't
you were
want to believe that it's
blind.
my character.
Like how you missed Mondo.
Yeah, Mondo's
yeah.
a good boy. He would never do anything to anyone, right? I guess I was
Right?
wrong. I'm still so sad about Mondo, man.
I know, right? His bromance was broken short.
Yeah.
They must have done it earlier than that.
What? What? What did I
When
miss in
Hajime got
chat?
to
I
the
wasn't
venue,
looking at chat for 1
only
second, then I see
Ibuki's body was
degenerative
there,
male.
right?
What?
Don't worry, chat's having fun. Let them have their fun, okay?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hyoko's
I
body
want to
was
have
there
fun too.
right? But it's possible that the
Wow.
body was
Apparently
just
hanging out with her
revealed at
friends
that
playing a
time,
video game live
when
on stream isn't
Hiyoko
fun
was
enough for
actually
Kiwi.
killed earlier.
No, that's very fun. It's just that you guys keep on cheating on my poor boy Nagito when he did nothing wrong.
Of course, the body wasn't revealed
did
on
everything
its
else.
own. The
No,
killer
he
did
did.
that
He's
too.
a
His
sweetheart.
existence is wrong.
Here,
No.
Exactly.
He just goes about he just goes about his ways wrongly. You know,
Is that what
he's
found in the
nice.
baton lighting at the music venue?
Yes, that's what one of your dark days
That's
was found
right,
for
but-
us.
just what is this scrap anyway?
It's part of the wallpaper.
That's scrapple. that scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting in the music video.
Oh, Zero, I am a grandmother and you are a grandfather, apparently. Garbage can said that
Why is
the
it
chatties
you?
are children. Because Zero tells me that I'm his mother and I tell Zero that
Why
he
would
is
that
my
make
father.
us grandfather and grandmother? What does that
Because
even
you
What?
say that I am
Yeah,
your
you're
mother
literally
and I
my
say
pet
that you are
dog.
my father. So if it's our children, then that means that we are grandparents.
Wait, isn't Zero your father?
What?
Yeah, but he says that I'm his mother.
Then how is it your and Zero's grandchildren?
Because then if the children come from us and he's my father and I'm his mother, then that makes us grandpa and grandma.
But why is it with Cerby?
Oh god, it's Hangman.
Why?
I have no children, only beans.
Beans
How do
are
we play this again?
You hit the letter that
I will not be in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my
the
baby,
letters
you
together
remember
that it's
who I
not,
trust, for he will deliver you for the death.
Because we know they were
or
accused
to get rid of
she was
them.
pregnant before.
Oh.
What? I'm not pregnant.
Not anymore. You
Oh
had the
no. The right click is
I'm
not in.
not
I have to left click for
pregnant.
that. Okay.
Yeah, letters that are the same will fuse.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, my bad, my bad.
It's so
It's been a long time
chunky.
since we played.
Oh, watch out!
Oh, no,
W and A.
Alright, left click, yeah. Got
Okay,
this.
W. Engine R.
Wallpaper.
Papier.
We don't need to join in that.
Oh, PP!
Oh,
no!
God.
It's already a mess.
My mom just came into the room and was like, "Who's pregnant?"
Alright, now you need to get P. A.
That would be very concerning for any
Uh,
parent. A.
Let those
Another
R's
P.
collide. Alright, there's a P. Oh, there's the other P. Oh, no, the A!
Oh, got me.
Oh, no!
That's a lot of damage.
No, what? We're literally crouching on the edge of the screen. What am I supposed to do?
Moving faster.
A. There's an E. Yeah.
R. There's the other R.
Chaos.
Okay,
No,
get them.
No, I'm not. I am not.
Kiwi's 14 months pregnant?
I am not. That is a
How'd you go?
lie.
How's it so long?
14
Part of
months.
the wallpaper in the
Whoa.
story.
Unless you guys are calling me Virgin Mary, then that goes really well
That's a
with my
very long time to be
Christianity.
Not how that
pregnant.
works.
In the music venue store tray, there should have been black wallpaper that's the
Well, I'm
same
like an
color as that
elephant
scrap.
then.
There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper,
What?
wasn't there?
You're right.
Because you know elephants
You
are 2
overlay the
years
scrap that was
pregnant.
caught on the lighting, the tear in the wallpaper.
Why do you know
See?
this, by the way?
It fits perfectly.
I see.
You know, I
So
know
the
a lot of
scrap
random
that was
facts
caught
on
the
the
baton
internet.
writing was originally part of the wallpaper. And what's wrong
Your
with
baby
that?
is the
Does it have
culprit.
something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough
I'm pretty
to
sure
answer
Kiwi's
that.
baby is Nagito, so it's his fault.
No,
But
garbage
if
can
you
is
guys
acting
were
like
exceptional
Nagito
Nagito-
enough to
now.
identify
Just
that
pointing the
Nagito
blame
would-
at everybody.
you can
Nagito
figure
would be the
this out
father.
easily.
I'm
You
just
would think
joking.
Nagito would accept someone like you.
I am just
Wow,
joking.
that's unfortunate.
Going off the deep end.
That scrap of paper stuck to the top lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. It is connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body. If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try.
Oh.
Yo!
Wait, how do I do
Oh,
this
I
again?
hate this. I hate
mouse
logic
move,
that.
control key, accelerate.
Why is the
brake,
mouse
right
to move?
mouse, left mouse to jump. Okay.
Oh, you weren't here last time, Oblivion, during the trial. You missed this.
This is testing out Zero's his abilities in skating.
Oh! Oh! Okay. It was hidden. Busto. I'm glad that there's nobody else racing along with me.
Oh, that would make the logic dive fun.
Batman wants to race you.
That would just straight up be Mario Kart at that point.
Oh, it would be really fun if you could play logic dive with friends.
Why does it just give you the answer?
Right. I think Batman's really getting into this one.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think he's really enjoying himself.
Oh, weird. Like,
How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? They covered the pillar. All according to Keikaku.
Ikakudori.
Nice.
It's all coming together.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah.
I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the
They
pillar,
hid the
killer was
pillar.
able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I
Not
first
too
discovered
large that it was
Ibuki's body,
noticeable.
Hyoko's body was already there. However,
I love how you're
Wait, did you see that?
slightly
Can
larger
actually see
pillar.
the
I
difference.
didn't
Yeah.
realize that at the time.
Yeah, you can see the difference in the pillar, but did you look at the things that was smashed on the ground? It was missing. I think the camera bit was missing. We only saw like the whatever that pink thing is, the transceiver or whatever, was smashed on the ground, but the camera was still missing when we first came into the room. That must mean that, yeah, it was probably what I was thinking, that they were using it to record, and then when we ran over to here, they smashed it here later in order to leave it at the crime scene.
Anger issues.
Well, that's
Gamer.
understandable. I mean, it makes sense
Chiaki.
that you'd notice Ibuki's
Yeah, it
body
must be
right away.
Chiaki.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
Yeah,
The
see?
baton
Like,
lighting forms a
the
perfect
camera's
circle
missing. It's
around
not
the
smashed
pillar.
over there in this
So
image.
using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many
It's such a
stickers
thick
was to
wall.
make it look like that pillar.
Such a thick
That's how they
pillar.
hid Hyoko's body.
It's so
and then peeled
girthy.
off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a
Where are you
mistake.
going with this
They
game?
accidentally ripped off a piece of the
Nowhere. I was
wallpaper.
just commenting how fat the pillar
And because
was.
of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime
Look at
could've
Mikon,
walked in on
freaked
it.
out.
Okay, bye-bye, garbage can.
Going to
See
the
you in a bit,
trouble of
garbage can.
hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light
I'm
on these
terrible with
imitation
children. You don't want to leave
murders.
it with me.
You mentioned imitation
Just look at the way that she
murder
treats
more than
Batman.
once.
Oh, God.
But what is that?
Are you kidding
Batman's
me?
doing great.
You haven't seen my masterpiece?
Now.
The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
You mean the masterpiece that bugged out on us?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
Collect your royalties, mon ami.
You're pretty
Sue
noisy
him.
for someone who eats mothballs.
Mothballs?
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them.
Kiwi Cerby.
There were so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Wait, what did you say? I just heard my name.
Ibuki's death by hanging
it's fine.
matches the
the
Scarecrow's
bug.
death from the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
Censored.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated the two victims in that movie, I should be able to explain that now.
Because they like movies.
Yes, because they like movies.
The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then Kyoko
Yeah, it was like the mallets with the numbers. But that one was really obvious.
A valid line of
Oh wait, now I understand why they put up
it's
the
valid.
temperature higher.
The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
I'm a little slow.
Wait. Oh yeah, it's not just for the bodies, it's for the glue too, right? Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking more so that they also make Hyoko's body decompose faster, so it mixes up the order.
Wait, that was exactly what I was saying, and then you did not.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry
You're
about that.
overestimating how quickly bodies decompose.
But yeah, it's not going to decompose. It's just that so that Mikon, when she examines the body, she can say that it's hard to figure out because of this, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean? If you're
The
going
body
to cry
that's
in bed like
under
that,
really hot weather
then I
stinks
guess I'll
up
hear about the
fast.
condition
Stinks.
of Ibuki's
Gets stinky quicker.
Yeah, it would be very smelly.
It's stinky.
I'm not even
Yeah.
crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
That'll make the glue softer? Well, they would have to let them into the room eventually. They couldn't just keep it locked forever, so maybe that was the cause, or maybe that's just not really a part of it. It's just a byproduct of her wanting to mess up, like, the ordering.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see.
I mean, you can freeze
You want
glue
me
to the point where you
explain
can
to
break
right?
it.
Because you don't
brittle and
understand what I'm
snap.
saying, right?
But why would they want to do that? It's much easier to heat it up in that kind of environment.
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Yeah, because Ibuki has the bloodstains on the soles of her shoes.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
I can sometimes see Gundam playing League of Legends.
He'd play D&D more.
Probably D&D, yeah.
Man, he's being annoying again.
You'd really get into role-playing there.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Oh my god.
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
I love Gundam's character so much, even if he's
Yeah,
kind of an
I love
idiot.
Gundam. I love Gundam as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed.
Blood on the soles.
Gundam is a pro Neopets player.
Hiyoko died.
You would be. You're right,
Ibuki's feet were on the
actually.
floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were
Moonwalking.
on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
We don't just counter, we agree.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki
Hajime
stepped on
polite
something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external
she-
injuries.
Uh-huh.
Then it's
So it was
Hiyoko's
Hyoko's blood. Yes, thank you, Akane.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of
No,
the
Gundam,
evil.
no!
My God!
Is that it? The shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
That's such a good.
A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb. Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
I think I'll have to use that.
Bruh.
Are you sure you're sure?
Am I
How
sure?
serious I am. This world might be destroyed, you know.
I'm actually fine with this.
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status.
Hajime's like, I don't even know
Time
how
for
to calculate this.
conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Alright.
Neopets player. Yeah.
See, now Oblivion is the one that's behind, not me.
It's much
I didn't even
fun.
hear you say it because I was too busy focusing on Gundam.
Belong to Hiyoko? Impossible. Try to remember the crime scene. There was no... You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about what did you see a nice nightmare?
You weren't expecting it to come so quickly.
Yeah. I feel like I've already seen an opening to count. Yeah, I thought there was supposed to be a first stage, but like Gundam's argument is just weak.
So easily counted.
Is this a
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene.
Laughing you
There
missed
was
again.
no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Allow me to cut through those
That's not
words.
it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the
It's
order
such a
of the
shame that they
murders,
didn't
right?
use the guitars as an X for Ibuki's face.
Even if they're
That
able
would
to
have been
hide
so
Hyoko's
cool.
body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Oh, like how they use the fork and knives for Terror
Yeah.
Terror.
Plus,
Yeah.
Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
I could be wrong.
Maybe.
Hyoko's body was probably
Only killers
wrapped in
get the
duct tape to
privilege.
stop her bleeding.
Yeah, only killers get the good, the cool-looking X's.
The bleeding will stop once the heart stops
And then the
beating.
killers are the ones doing what
So I don't think
Monokuma
they
wants,
had
so...
to go
Eh?
that far. Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact. So the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yup. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now.
At least Gundam is smart enough to realize that.
Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Whoa, Kazuichi.
Yeah, because we Gundam.
Ah, wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Oh?
Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Oh, Nagito said it, not us, YouTube.
Huh?
The same as
Oh,
always.
I don't know what to replace it with.
about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no
Isn't that a
bludgeon
really
to punish,
arrogant way
but
to look at your
I guess
life?
in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Wow.
What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered.
Well, she was
For
afflicted
example,
by the
It's possible Ibuki
disease,
killed
so.
Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's
Oh,
totally
we're gonna have to
impossible.
prove that.
Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
I love that I
Ibuki's
can
the
listen to
killer.
you talk
She
about your
wouldn't have been
passion,
able to
Agito,
falsify
without
the
taking
sequence
your
of the
name.
murders, right?
Unfortunately.
passion. You like a man whose passion is
After Hajime saw the hanged body,
murder.
It's
the
weird.
sudden appearance of
Essentially.
Hyoko's body soon after means
Well, I mean, that is Kiwi's passion as well.
the killer had to be alive at that
Yeah,
time.
murder.
Then she was alive. When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched
I want to
her,
redeem
that
exercise.
alone would have ruined her plan.
Do it.
I see.
No.
So that means
The only one who
there's
hears
no
it
doubt
is Zero.
that someone killed
And
those
chat.
two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind.
Hmm.
If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
It was a live stream of someone else hanging themselves.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used
Force it.
hypnotism or something?
Not
I don't know
really.
anything about that.
I mean, she was afflicted by the disease, so you
Don't
could have just
say it
probably
out
told her to do
loud.
that.
Maybe somebody's actually an ultimate puppeteer.
Aside, it seems obvious that the killer did
Yeah, putting that aside.
So maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So,
I think I already figured out who.
then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
Oh god, so you're going for the kill shot.
Since
Aw,
Hajime has
shit.
seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
Sonya finally has confidence.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a
Yeah,
record function,
Kazuichi.
right?
How does it work, my dude?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Sweet recording.
The video Hajime saw was actually live?
Don't act
What
surprised.
time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then,
Mikon?
I shall issue my decree.
Mikon.
Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement,
That's something
I
the
was
murderer
totally
would
sleeping
say.
in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
Pretty much.
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those affected by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
No, that's wrong.
Has to be this, yeah.
Wait.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikon and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikon and I
Yes.
were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
What does that mean?
Hey, yo.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Of course, it's got to be that house.
Hey, I see you, dog.
Accidentally fell asleep on top of
Hey,
Hajime.
yo.
Now I feel kind of sad because if she is actually the killer, then that means that she only used us for an alibi. Rip.
Too much info.
She was like,
Told me Nagito's
TMI,
condition had improved.
bro.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
Until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
Yes.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest
Not necessarily.
alibi has backed
The
us
people
into a
who
corner
intentionally
instead.
created an alibi for that time are also kind of sus.
But
Then what are
committing
you
an
left with?
imitation murder,
Nothing.
is that
Everybody's
really
sus.
all it was? Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I'd feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel.
What? No, you don't.
I think
Best
the killer had a
boy.
completely different reason for
It's your whole
falsifying the murder
prerogative.
sequence.
Nagito, I don't want to hear it. The killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then whose and what kind of trap is it? I can tell you it's not a boy.
Alright, halftime. Don't forget to drink water, guys.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I haven't drunk anything all day.
Yeah, I need to get water. But it can wait.
But it can wait. Rip, dude. Probably gonna be like another hour of the trial.
Actually, it's gonna be another hour, and we're on.
Tangape, don't
And we're on
criticize me
halftime.
as someone who lives
I
off
gotta
of
get back
most
in
balls.
Characterize. Yeah,
Alright,
please. Right. Well, how are you guys doing in chat? Is anybody still even here? I know Chia's always here. Hello there, Chia. What's up?
We have a
guys?
lot. We
How
have a
we
lot of
doing?
nice people who are just lurking.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
very
apologize
much.
if I did interact with you guys very much. I tried to look away just in case of spoilers.
Yeah, and also Xero and Oblivion are really concentrating on this trial.
I'm trying very hard not to screw up, alright? I will screw
Yeah,
up
and I'm-
with the rhythm section, and I want to get this done in a timely fashion. Oh,
And
man.
I'm trying really hard not to spoil because this trial can be spoiled really easily. So I'm trying myself not to spoil you in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I mean, I think essentially we have it. It should be pretty clear who did it at this point. It's just figuring out the small details of how to basically convict Mikon. There was that. I'm glad that they flashed back to the scene before and after when we saw like the pillar reduce in size. But then we also got to saw a little tidbit of like the smashed pieces on the ground increased, which meant that after we saw the first body, somebody went back in and smashed the rest, like the camera, I'm assuming, and put it right next to the pile.
I mean, you did miss something really obvious, but I won't tell you what.
Sometimes when you're concentrating too hard, you miss what's right in front of you. Oh, regardless, it's fine.
Dun, 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 dun,
No
dun.
spoiler people today. That's nice. There were. I remember back in like was it the first trial? No, it was the second trial. People literally just coming in and spoiling. I had to look away and keep reloading chat. That was such a
People are
nightmare.
to spoil this trial for the last like 5 streams.
Wow.
And I don't know why. This
Why?
trial is
I mean-
really this trial is really fun if you actually don't get spoiled on what happens in it.
I don't know why. It's like, don't you guys enjoy the game too? Don't you want to see other people enjoying it? I don't know.
I think people just get too excited and it's too easy to spoil.
Yeah, or they're just younger and they don't think that it's a spoiler if they say this.
Cause like, I go back to watch Nyanke play through Danganronpa 1 and like, literally every single episode, every single stream, everybody's spoiling everything about every character. Like, my god. I wouldn't want to be a moderator at that point. Oh.
Yeah. I think a lot of it is just kids. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame that Danganronpa attracts such a young audience.
I wonder why. Oh yeah, I remember about that list too. I didn't read it, thankfully, but yeah, that was unfortunate. Yeah, thank you for all the work that you do for us, Vince.
Yeah, thank you, Vince. Today I'm really looking at the chat a lot. But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still thankful.
It's certainly hard for Cerby and Kiwi to voice act and then like look at chat as well. Gotta multitask. But I think for the trials it's a lot better in that way. But yeah, for the regular chapters or like even the investigations, it's
Yeah, it would be really hard when Cerby and I are protagonists.
Don't worry, I'll mod chat for you guys.
You are so kind, Xero.
Yeah, I'll shoot down all the spoilers. Anybody literally says anything remotely related to Danganronpa, I just block. We'll have zero viewers.
Cerby, are we playing Ultra Despair Girls next or watching the anime?
Ultra Despair Girls.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Ultra Despair Girls first and then the anime afterwards.
Yep.
The anime we'd probably release on a schedule here at the same time as the stream.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. That's,
We could maybe
I mean,
premiere them. That could be fun, because then we could have chat.
oh yeah, we could watch them along, the reactions along with Jad, I guess.
That would be such a cesspool of spoilers, though.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll think about it. We'll think about how we want to do it. We have time still.
Yeah, we do.
Do what?
For
Watching the anime.
Yeah, watching the anime.
I see.
The official promotion listed the characters in order of elimination. What? Rev, dude. Total drama. What you doing? Maybe they just
I mean, I
trolling.
love how the very first game, in the opening sequence, they literally show Leon's execution.
Oh yeah, they did. Oh.
I can't wait for Danganronpa V3. That's the Danganronpa that I have the most fun in watching, and I'll probably have as you guys are playing through it.
Wait, who's the main character in UDG and in V3?
I am.
Yeah.
Kiwi's the main character in both of them?
Yeah.
That'll be
Oh
fun.
my goodness.
I think we did.
Alright.
Cerby didn't want to be the main character for UDG. So I took...
I hate Kumar.
Alright.
Wait, is it now voice?
It's Monokuma. It's Monami.
Awa, what's that?
Now then, Monomi's appeal time starts now.
Huh? Appeal time?
Your kind-hearted big brother is going to give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss.
You just called her Ginger. That's 99% your fault.
Called you a ginger. While you were whining,
No, you
your
called
time's
me a
already
ginger.
running out. So please make your appeal simple.
Mikon snaps at Hiyoko. What would that look like?
About 30,000 words or so.
If Mikon is actually the culprit here, would she have like a separate personality? Ooh.
I feel like that's
Too
the only way
long.
to lead up to
It'll
it.
be a boring appeal.
Come on, if your appeal is successful, then there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way.
Then I've been rocking back and forth like they are this whole time. I should probably. I'm Usami,
She's really
magical
getting into the
girl.
role.
Usami, I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk.
I don't like that phrase.
Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was
Sweet
supposed to be
like
the
milk.
best.
What a disappointment.
How dare you? Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you listen in alphabetical order, it wouldn't be any problem.
Big brain. I kill him in alphabetical order.
Oh, that would be really funny.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No!
Bloody dangerous.
This definitely cannot be allowed. That's
Oh, we
why
should just use
I want
bloody.
you to remember
We should
this.
just turn British.
Everyone,
and curse
do
with
your
bloody.
very best. Don't lose to yourself.
What?
And don't forget to save frequently.
So we're all just gonna start saying, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. Bloody biscuits.
The reason
No.
the killer did an
Bloody
imitation
biscuits,
murder
no.
is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like
What
that
other reason?
even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
No, don't die.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have
It's
been just
annoying.
dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Just
If that
damn.
happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
What is wrong with you?
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Well, I mean, you can make that happen, Kazuichi.
Well, thinking about it again,
If I don't respond right away, I'm folding quotes.
Roger that.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
it's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie.
I'd rather not remember that movie.
I skimmed over
About the lion
content and
that
read it
got
as
killed
consent.
second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well,
Mikon?
that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to
Maybe
say?
they're just not good
are you
at it.
saying the imitation wasn't planned?
Or just
I'm
Mikon.
saying, Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
Hiyoko's murder wasn't. Well, I suppose maybe they were planning to kill Ibuki, but because Sonia told her about the mirror that was in the Titty Typhoon, Hiyoko accidentally happened upon them, and so she ended up dying from that.
Yoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Yeah, then we go Sonia's account.
So, you're saying the truth behind Hiyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hiyoko went to the music venue, if that's the key to all this. I need to find out. I need to find that out, no matter the cost.
Whoa, that's a lot of bullets.
Delete the time.
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No, wasn't it Sonia?
That's not it. Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
Yeah, it was
Maybe.
Sonia.
She went of her own free will.
No, it was what?
I agree with that.
I mean, yeah, I guess you mentioned it, and then she went of her own free will, yes.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know?
More like she couldn't get herself dressed properly.
I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have
You know,
locked
I
her
kind of
door,
liked
right?
whenever we
Just
went
to
to
hide the
Yoko's
fact
room,
Hiyoko
Sonia
got
was just in
abducted.
there, but it's because she came in after.
I know, that because we didn't actually see her come in after us, it was like, wait a minute. Huh?
This doesn't make any sense.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
But what is there to fight about?
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Akane!
This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me
Whatever
shine already?
cries.
Hello?
That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Oh, there's Sonia's account.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer
No.
forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
I can't back down.
Somebody likes to knock on their. Oh, what?
I let my card down. She's gonna go back to the original topic.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right?
Why did she just go back to the original topic?
Got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's
Right,
no reason
nice.
for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Wait, what? Wait, did it have the wrong
Try
sword?
remembering Hiyoko's body. Her
No, you didn't
kimono
spin
was
it
all
out.
messed up.
What?
There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Okay, I guess I have to wait a little bit.
You remember you're
The
contradicting.
reason Hiyoko's
Her kimono was
messed
all
up was
messed
because
up.
she wasn't able to properly wear it.
That's not a contradiction.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm sorry that I couldn't agree because Sonia's account said that, yeah, it was messed up. But alright, my bad.
It was orange.
Yeah,
It
it's
would be
also the
blue
reason why
for
she
a
decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Sonya caused Hyoko's death.
Then the reason her
Pretty much.
kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
Sonia's the
Sonya
mastermind
set
all
her
along.
up.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Whoa.
Alright. I'll take them off.
Now's your chance. Make her admit defeat.
Wow,
Or better yet, you sing her
Kazuichi.
a
Just on his
little
levels.
something.
Fucking Kazuichi. Hell no.
Then,
Hajime's even
the
worse.
killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonya, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonya, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do
What
that
is going
while
on
you're
here?
wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course! I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it,
You
why
wide
did
open,
Hiyoko get
says
killed in the
Gundam.
music venue?
The only thing I can think of is... it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
That is
She was
one hell of a
killed, so there
coincidence.
wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
Rip.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
But yeah, it became
Then
a
what was the killer
byproduct.
actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Chad Gundam.
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's planned from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Rely on this guy. Are you serious?
He's just gonna make things even worse.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
This fucking bitch.
Wow.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me!
So what do you think?
Only in this instance, you scum.
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
Wait, we already established this at the start of the trial.
We are long past that.
And walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene. There'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout
so
the
that's
venue.
what you meant. Yeah.
So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Move the door.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
That's strange.
Obvious.
That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
Somebody's getting nervous.
I see it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there was still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why? Why aren't there any footprints on the
stepladder?
Yeah.
I can prove it with this.
Hello?
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Well, except for the side.
You noticed such a small detail. How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
Bro.
What are you
talking about? You're obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up this the topic after all this time. Nagito Komaeda. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
Didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Unless if it wasn't Ibuki.
About that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Oh, my friends, believe in me. I can do this.
Power of friendship. If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it.
No! No! Oh! There wasn't any blood on the ladder!
I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it.
There isn't any blood on the side of the ladder!
Based on everything we know from the debate thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. There's no blood on the floor.
Selection.
Yeah.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier.
What are you
doing?
The steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain. right on the left side of the stepladder.
The same side that's facing the camera.
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
That means that it's a different stepladder. It's just the same one that is stored over the hospital. And then she was actually filming that from that room with the same black curtain? Yes, I think so.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
Where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki. All that
Oh my
gaming
God.
has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you people talking about?
Look at us. We're all idiots.
Budget for 2 ladders challenge. Rip.
Stepladders is the only thing that's different. Huh. Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing the place where the killer did something?
That thing?
Hangman Gambit.
What is... What?
Bro.
What did I miss?
Oh, okay. Film? Because it was recorded in a different place, right?
Oh. Don't need to end right now.
That
F and M, F and M. Oh,
damn. Oh, well.
That's a really big M.
Filming. Location. Yeah. Oh, but
Dionantino.
So much going on my screen.
I could never.
Hey. G-I...
GI track.
Oh. Just let those go. Damn. And there
we go.
Nice.
By far the most stressful version of Hajime.
That's right.
You did well. I'm
Besides
proud
the
of you.
stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
The way they they wanted us to spell out filming location and the setup to that was really, really just random. Like, the thing, the film, that thing. Yes.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
It doesn't always have to be the music
There's
venue.
a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show
And it's
us that they filmed the
Kazuichi.
video at the music venue instead of somewhere else. What did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit?
Display question
Okay.
all in the game is translated better? We might have to check if we get confused next time.
Oh. So do you know what this reminds me of? The gummy ship.
I think you guys have just been thinking about Kingdom Hearts lately. Oh,
Always.
the killer town. The camera! Please?
I like
Yes.
I like the snowboarding way more than the gummy ship, though. If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah. Like, it's cool you can customize the gummy ship, but like...
My mouse! Ah! Okay. Don't worry about it.
There is a breaking feature for a reason.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I was only going fast. I have
go
a
fast?
large.
This is why I was
need for
confused on
speed.
why it said the mouse and not like...
It's kind of
like
hard to move with the mouse,
WASD.
not gonna lie. The
Killer
music venue.
Tampa. Yeah.
I played it on the PlayStation, so you just use the joystick, which makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
The joystick makes sense. Yahoo!
You know you can jump between, right? You don't have to...
I have to eat a beer back.
Alright. I know. I'm just... I want
You're
to
not
be
the
cool,
game.
man.
I know, it's fine.
Look, okay.
You could have jumped over Zero!
No, there's no need to, honestly.
What did the killer do with the camera from the music venues to really...
They took it with them?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Zoom.
Nice.
Oh, you know what this also reminds me of? The ultra wormholes. in Sun
It's
and
all
Moon.
coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Oh
Yes,
yeah, that's it. That's
at
the
least
monitor.
when I first
Yeah.
discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
My bad.
How about you do some investigating, huh?
True.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
They smashed it with a
The thing
hammer.
the killer did to
They
the remaining
flipped it
monitor
over.
was
I see!
destroyed it.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it.
Nice.
As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
Even
A
me.
bitch.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
Yeah.
And they
There's the
destroyed it and
extra
left
pieces
that
of the
in pieces
camera
as
right
well.
there.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's
it's
desperate
literally in the
repair
hospital. It's the
efforts,
conference
it
room on the
seems
second
it
floor.
could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means, even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. That's the case, where it was a video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue. The fucking second floor?
The only other
The
location
hospital?
we
I know, right?
The only possibility is that place inside that building.
That thing.
They really want us to choose hospital.
No!
Conference room. Wow, 2 C's, right? Like, C's off that. They really want us to spell this.
Alright. Con.
I would just hold on to those. Yeah.
E. Wait,
that was all the same character.
1, 2, 3.
Conference.
Oh.
Not gonna let that
I'm not surprised.
Just pronounce it. Sound it out. It's easy.
I would have done
And
FR probably. Conference.
C.
I don't know. Spelling's not my strength.
you need C and then E. Get rid of the R's. There's C and C. And let's go. And then E. R.
Ooh, it's speeding up.
Let those run into each other.
I know you're going for alpha like alphabet, but I like it's his big alpha brother.
Oh, that's not gonna run into each other. No. Oh. M. Here's the M. Wait, has the M not shown up? What the fuck?
Conference rune?
Rune? Oh, there it is.
Let's go.
Finally.
I got it.
I don't actually remember if an M actually appeared before that.
But I hadn't
I
seen
like
an
to
M at
imagine
all.
though that all the sound effects
filmed
you
at the
guys are
hospital's
making,
conference room.
making as he does that in his head.
He's just standing there. Everybody's looking at it. He's like,
Managed for conference.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was. I was really fucking.
It was the curtains. Yes.
Yeah, the curtain. Oh, wait, what up? Oh, there it is. The curtains.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Oh wait, was it the other one? He said both.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Oh, you're stupid. The music venue looked like the conference room.
What?
You mean the conference room looked like the music venue?
Conference room.
Don't know.
And the music venue
Which
look
one?
the same.
I mean, it's the. Isn't it basically the same statement? But I have to agree with
No,
one, which
it's
is why it's
not.
blue,
Look
right?
like the music venue?
If you make the conference room look like the music room, it's not the same as making the music room look like the conference
Or did the
room.
music venue look like the conference room?
Try. Or
Or did they make
I'll
some kind of
miss.
set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed
Well,
up
what
the
was
filming
changed
locations.
at both locations?
Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Oh, both of them had their curtains changed.
And-
I mean, I think
Actually,
I don't know
like
which one was
the curtains
changed.
changed.
They did say that the
It'll
curtains
most likely
in
be the
music
conference room
venue.
because not many people have gone to the conference room. The conference room has changed.
Okay.
There's no way the conference room
Music venue looked like
and
the
the
conference
music venue
room.
look the same.
Which place resembled the
Sure,
other?
the other way around.
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Okay, yeah.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Some kind of set.
Shut up, alright? It's midnight for me. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a
You are
second.
doing
That was
really
my
well.
favorite.
Don't worry about it. You are doing really well. Don't worry about it.
It's funny. I keep telling Zero, and he keeps flipping them.
And the music venue look the same.
I don't even know which one you
resembled
guys
the other?
tell me to shoot now. I'm just trying to
Did
shoot
the
one of
conference
them.
room look like the music
That one.
venue?
No,
Wait, is it not?
it's not. It's the other one that I was trying to shoot. Damn you! This is all your fault.
There's no way the conference room
curtain
and the
wasn't
music
changed.
venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the...
That must be it.
That was nice image of Kazuichi. He actually looked kind of attractive
What
there.
the killer did was
No, he didn't. But yeah, the music venue curtains were the one that were changed because we did note that the curtains didn't fit the stage.
make the music venue, the crime
it
scene,
usually had the
look
red
like
curtain.
the conference room.
Oh, I
They did
didn't.
that by using the
I
black
remember that.
curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
You're so
I've
confident,
missed a,
though,
I've
Oblivion.
missed a lot, alright? I've missed a lot.
I thought it was funny how confident you were.
Incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face.
I have a whole ass, thank you very
Stupid.
much.
Oh, got
The
it!
curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
Yes.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is... the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the
And
floor
who
match.
would know that the floors look alike?
Matching
Mikon.
floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all.
She is very
There
interested
should
in
be
floors
something else
after
the
all.
killer did to tamper with the evidence.
No, she's the only one that's been around the hospital like the most. Something else it could. Oh, damn.
I mean, she's the one that looks at the floor the most.
She trips theoretically in land space.
Oh my god, my brain is visibly slowing down. I can't even remember what my theories were.
Yeah, is it the candle?
Yeah, probably the candle.
I can prove it with this. You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
Make it look creepy.
Wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
You and Mikon are on the same wavelength.
The main reason
Well,
was
I am
probably
Mikon
to
after all.
tamper with evidence.
Does that mean Zero committed the
The lighting
murder?
in the conference room and the music venue
suppose
were
so.
so different.
I guess it wasn't
They
his
couldn't
mom.
be used during filming.
What is the logic in that? Where did that even come from?
That's why the killer used a candle.
I'm sorry, I
as
used to
film
blame
lighting
your mother a
instead.
lot.
Which means,
I see.
are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
So that we wouldn't notice that it's not actually Ibuki.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is
Yeah.
decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
Damn, do
If
Mikon and
we found
Spooky
proof
have
that
the same
evidence in the
cup
conference room
sizes?
was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner.
I mean, they're kind of wearing a hospital gown, so
But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the
Hajime
surveillance
probably
camera.
isn't an expert at booba
The
sizes.
motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
What if Hajime was like, no, those slides are too thick. That has to be Mikon.
You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference
I mean, Hajime
room.
is the only one that saw
The
Mikon's
incident isn't
size up
happening at the scene
close.
of a crime. It's occurring in
felt
the
it,
conference
really.
room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after
It wouldn't
Hajime saw
be
that
enough
video,
time to move
he
his body,
discovered
so yeah, no.
Ibuki's body at the music venue.
It's like you rejected my theories, Cerby. No.
That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been...
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Yeah.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
And who else
By
has
that
access to
time,
the hospital
the
gowns?
real Ibuki must have already
Mikon.
been killed.
Me.
Anyone
The actual
sick,
time of
really?
death must have been earlier.
That's
Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
But there wasn't
They
enough.
took Ibuki from the music venue
Yeah, there was
to the
only one
hospital
for each
to
room,
kill
no?
her. There's no way it
And
happened
Akane
during
was
the
complaining
day.
that she couldn't find one.
So that's what happened. Then no matter how
I mean,
quickly I ran, it was
Akane
impossible
is really
for me
big.
to rescue Ibuki.
She couldn't even find one. That's not the point. She couldn't find one that fit her.
The hospital gown would fit her because they're meant to like fit like in that way. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set a trap for me was...
I think it's
But
pretty
why
obvious
did the killer
now.
go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Naturally. You fiend!
Naturally.
Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
I am a fiend.
I've been known. That's right. I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is.
It's me!
Con!
I went the wrong way. Oh. Did I?
No, it's the same way.
Yeah, it's the
She's
same
kind of in
way.
the middle.
Yeah.
You're the only one! Mikon, you're the killer,
Look, even
aren't you?
Hajime's words at the very end were really romantic towards Mikon. They were truly a pair.
What are you talking about?
A pair, not an app.
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Banana phone.
Killer? Huh?
Banana bus?
I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer?
I want to make a
She couldn't even
vegetarian
kill a
joke, but it would be
fly.
very
In fact,
inappropriate.
the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right.
It's the unassuming ones,
I wonder
Akane.
if people got to this point and didn't know it was Mikon.
Killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
I have some people who get confused with this case.
Oh no.
But
Or
we're
people
the
who just
only
don't want to
ones.
accept the results of the case.
0.
Look, okay, I had a week to think about it and get my emotions in check.
The only character that Zero could not accept was the killer was Mondo.
Yeah, Mondo. He didn't want to accept it.
Mondo's a
Up to
good
the
boy,
bitter
okay?
end.
He would have been okay if it wasn't for Monokuma putting him here like this. He just lost control of his
It's okay.
emotions.
Taco was right there with you. He also couldn't mix.
You and Taka both love Mondo equally.
Oh god, I missed that combo.
Man.
I missed the tacos, Mondo.
You've been missing
What was
William's
your
stupid
fuse
voice.
name?
What?
What was her fuse name?
Kyondo.
Kyondo. I will admit that when we originally met Mikon and I was voicing her, I was 100% sure that she was going to be an easy victim and that we'd lose her like as one of the first few people.
Yeah,
she was just.
I think that's why some people have a hard time accepting that she is the killer, because she seems like such an easy victim.
Yeah. But it's always the unassuming ones. It's always the quiet ones.
No, she doesn't seem. She doesn't seem like the perpetrator. She seems more like the victim, like Nariko, you know.
That means that she is the perpetrator.
Thanks to that video,
No.
we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence.
It's just a coincidence that you happen to crawl into our bed and sleep on top of us so that you could have an
But
alibi.
you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital
Yeah, they
conference
made
room.
babies.
Is that also a coincidence?
She rebels. You're the father, Hajime.
Oh no!
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right?
Mikon?
Oh wait, I am Mikon. I completely disassociated myself from this character already. I'm so sad. Well, one more time, I guess.
And if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs.
I love that Discord just cuts him out.
Yeah.
You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a
Oh, look at
hospital
that
gown that you
ass.
prepared in advance. Put the bag
Bro,
on your
look at
head.
that body.
Different than I thought.
By doing that, you made up a video
Damn,
that
she
showed
looked
Ibuki
built.
trying to hang herself at the
Built like
music
a man.
I sometimes wish that the gray person was actually a character I could sim for, because they have the best features out of everyone in the whole game.
Honestly.
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
Poor Naruto, he was sick and you guys are acting towards him like this.
If you
Fuck him.
want Kiwi and Cerby to simp, yeah, you must be a killer, apparently.
So that must
Yeah.
Please wait a second.
For Kiwi, maybe.
For Kiwi,
You must be the worst.
For
You must
Kiwi,
be the
that's
worst
100%.
possible. You must be the worst possible person on whole Earth.
They proved
Like
a long
the
time
worst.
Kiwi had done different things to dress you.
That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Wow.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
You're being tricked.
Yeah, it's all the personality shit.
Wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikon.
Even
is
our
the killer?
characters can't believe it.
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That's exactly what Cerby said.
Hey, yo,
Just in a
Gundam.
different way.
Hey.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
No, it totally was.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time.
But is this
Cat.
the real you?
In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place
Okay,
That's
Kiwi.
an interesting way to put it. But yeah, like literally, this is Kiwi.
No. That's
She would
past
100%
Kiwi.
say this.
Look, that's past Kiwi. Current Kiwi would at least deny it.
Do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
But yeah, I would never be able to kill anybody.
What do you say, Hajime?
We all know if someone dies here, it is Kiwi who would be the one to kill someone.
No.
I just want to
You
see
would
how
not be
knowledge
able.
from
You
Mikon.
would not
All
be
I
able
wanna
to
see.
find out that I killed somebody.
That would be cool. Well, you wouldn't be able to find out. Literally, one of us would disappear forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you would never find the body, so you could not blame me for it.
Everybody would know.
That's the
Kiwi, I'm gonna be honest. You seem really frail. I don't think you'd be able to pick up Cerby.
Oh, who said anything about picking up bodies? You
up
don't have to pick up
anybody.
bodies to be able to hide them.
Why my
You
body?
still believe this woman is the killer?
You're
Well,
the
you're the
lightest.
lightest.
Yeah, you're the lightest. Like after Kiwi's, if Kiwi's doing the killing, then if she can't even pick you up, then what? Then what's gonna happen?
Oh, give me a second.
What are these crocodile tears, man?
Crocodile tears. Everyone's
Okay, I'll
ganging
be
up on
right.
me.
I'll be back in like 30 minutes.
Roger
Prepare
that.
the crime scene.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I'll go prepare my
Tricks
weapons. Be right back.
Logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this?
Even we're doubting. No.
We're doubting what? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Uh-oh.
The psycho
Naito's getting
eyes!
into that mood again.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Can we just get to the point already?
What are you saying? But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time. I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows. Are you
The truth
serious?
that nobody else knows.
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Oh, but it is.
Actually, this is a game.
Oh.
Stop breaking the fourth wall, Marukuma.
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang, that's a huge deal.
When
What is that
Akane
small
knows it's a
decisive
huge
point?
deal.
Does something like that really exist?
If I'm thinking back on like the evidences that we haven't used, the first thing that comes to mind is the rope.
Let's take a look, shall we?
That was one of the truth bullets, but we haven't used it yet.
Regarding the rope Ibuki was
Oh.
dangling from.
Okay,
Well.
Naruto.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Yeah, they did say that.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the
That's
supermarket,
why I was left there.
that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
Then why did the rope
I
snap?
want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Wow.
Hey, you're taking too long.
What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki. Hold on. I've been listening
Damn,
to
is
you for a
Mikon
while.
secretly
It
sheeple?
sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along.
What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
Cerby.
So, this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too.
Like you.
Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More important,
Yakio
what was all
vibes.
that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki.
The stream would have ended an hour ago if it wasn't for you.
And then I finished speaking.
Decisive clue!
Huh? You didn't notice it. I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true?
That is what Nagito strives to be, Lewis. AC temperature we also haven't used.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believe
Which Mikon
it was
should have been
from
able to
hanging.
spot.
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
You, bitch!
You find is a decisive proof that will lead to the killer.
Ibuki didn't die from
Let me
hanging.
do the bullets.
She was strangled to death.
Probably rope.
That's basically the same thing.
Probably.
Though hanging and strangling seem
I just forgot
similar,
what all
they're
the
very different.
key words
The
were.
scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope
Did they
burn,
use a
right?
different rope?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
I don't know. I'm
we
not
fall
thinking
for
at the
someone's
moment.
lie?
I think it's this one, maybe.
That must
Yeah.
be it.
Because the rope was used as some sort of deception, so...
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
I'm like, oh, so that's what happened. The killer tricked
Are we
us.
lying?
Yeah.
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Oh.
In retrospect.
I remember now.
I don't know this. I did not know this at all. But I was still able to figure out it was Mikon. Mainly because of the temperature. That's how I was able to figure it out. Had I known this, I would have picked up on it faster.
Zero, this is your line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of sitting here.
He's
back.
He's back in his mode of whatever he was about thinking about Mondo. He's in that mood again.
How'd you know? Man.
How'd you know? Hajime?
Yeah. Yes. She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikon?
That is... well...
I mean,
You'd be able to see the strangulation marks.
at the moment, I had no cause to doubt Mikon's autopsy, so...
She's been doing every autopsy from the beginning.
Yeah, right?
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you? You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikon, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so
That's
I
what
don't
I've
have the
been saying this
medical
whole time.
knowledge to identify injuries like that.
That is true.
I mean, she is right. She's just a nurse, right? So, like, what do you expect from her?
That's why
But still,
it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
that one's pretty obvious.
You were right.
Deflection.
And you have been a great help to us so far.
Even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
Whoa. Nagito put it straight,
I'm
man.
not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got
Wow,
so
she's really
careless.
grasping at straws now, though.
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
I mean, I kind of like Akane's, like, simple-minded way of thinking, but, like, no.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very
I
serious.
should know.
and
I'm a
caused her
drunk
to
medical
believe what
student.
Anybody told her.
I would believe that.
It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
It was perfect.
That's a little...
Everybody already
Aren't
trusted
you
her
like
at
the
that point.
thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer. you
I'm
know.
not a criminal. Yet.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm
Forgive.
sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
For what reason, though?
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
Yeah, we have. Well, I
I
have.
see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that
I can
everyone's
tell the
hope?
course that he could be the one trying to set up
You're
the
freaking
subverter.
annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
I'm
Yeah, I think
really,
that's a turd, but
really
I love
not
him.
the killer.
I still hate him.
I'm capable of killing someone.
Unless you're like
Mikon.
unless you're like
Wow.
Toko and you have a second personality that you're hiding from all of us.
Is that really true?
Oh.
But this time it's
Hajime
not
going in.
disordered. This time it's not
Stop it
dissociated.
already. That's enough!
It's that
I
you're
can't
just psycho.
stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief
Just wanna
and
sit
doubt
here
are
and sip my
necessarily
crime.
opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict.
I mean, I think doubting our friends is the entire point of this despair game that Monokuma wants us to play, so...
Right?
Cause if there's no room for
And
doubt,
only when we're able to
then
all
there's
believe
no
in each
reason to
other will we
believe.
escape.
is
I don't
there?
know. If all of us were in a room and someone died, I'd doubt you all pretty heavily.
I mean, if all of us were in the room and we were the only ones in the room, then yeah, probably.
Murder mystery.
Don't say deep
Someone had to do it.
Don't really get it.
And it
Unless
wasn't
it
me,
was-
so.
Unless it was someone
Unless they got
snuck
poisoned before
underneath
we
the
all got
floor.
together.
Oh, true.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
Actually, how many like people have been accused of murder for like just being next to somebody who actually accidentally drank
A
poison?
lot.
Like
I'm sure.
immediately executed just because you were standing in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
America.
America. I was thinking of like medieval times, but okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, our characters.
Oh, that too.
It takes a
but,
lot actually to
but like early 90s.
give someone the death.
There's like a lot of like cases that go unsolved and they just choose someone because they were there.
Chihiro was like that. Yeah. Chihiro was in the wrong place at the wrong time, saying the wrong things to the wrong person.
Yep. Poor Chihiro.
Is that all you can say?
There's a shift! Yes! Finally!
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that.
Not really a shift. Just depressed Mikon. Not yet, anyways.
It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem.
Okay, and now she's just playing it up.
Yeah.
I'm done with that! You hear me? I'm done!
Hey,
Okay, you know what? I think Mikon has just kept all of her emotions just repressed, and now it's
It's not fair.
overflowing.
It's not fair.
Oh well,
Not
yeah.
fair. Not fair.
Imagine Kiwi being here with her takes. Good thing she's getting better.
Won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away! What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Wow, this is annoying.
Says you.
Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it?
How about we just put the order of the
If we
events in
don't have any
sequence?
clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chains of despair.
Chiaki.
Wait a minute. Okay, this is kind of late, but I just remembered that Nagito told us to keep that movie ticket very safe because he was already planning to accuse us of being the murderer at the very start. So we had to have that movie ticket available. I just realized that.
Just piece that one together.
Yeah, my brain was just randomly thinking of stuff, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, Nagito did say that.
Why are you pulling a Nagito and bringing up something that we just already went over?
Hey, don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry. I have nothing else to say anymore.
If
Maybe
you're
you're
not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Maybe Sleepy Zero's Nagito.
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
No, obviously.
Can you prove it?
Obviously.
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof!
Some bitch.
Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital.
You've already seen
She's
his
really one
personality.
tough cookie to crack.
I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please.
She's also kind of sad though.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Damn wins.
I never listened to her, honestly. I found her character annoying.
How dare you? Mikon's a good girl. She never hurt anybody.
You know, I was always indifferent about Mikon. I was just like, she's there, it's whatever. And she's that kind of character.
She's my character, alright. Don't say shit about her.
Yeah, it's like Mondo.
So she finally started arguing for
Mondo
us.
was a good boy.
Mondo actually was likable.
Yeah.
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So
Why is it always gotta be me?
You once again.
You're the chosen
Because
one, Hajime.
could it be, was this Chiaki's goal all along? I really feel like flirting, but I can't get it out.
I'm glad that it's not just like, oh yes, I was the evil villain all along kind of thing. It's just Mikon has been repressed her entire life, basically. And so it came to a point.
Boiling point. She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
Finally got the book out. I need to make my mind up. I'm the only one who has to do it. Oh, I'm the one. It works.
I am the one,
who's gonna finish this. I am the one who.
Another one. That's a lot of bullets.
Mikon's account.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is
Not that we could tell.
your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital
what I was-
gown?
Wait, I don't remember
earlier.
I don't remember
Just
Mikon's
from that
account
camera
at all.
angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me
Whoa,
already!
that space.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Is it? Maybe it's that. Wait, okay, let me think. Thank God that it pauses the timer during this moment so I can have enough time to think.
Zero? I just watched the stream and you dipped all the way back.
Oh yeah, like when I put my hands over my eyes, it kind of thinks that I disappear.
It makes me spaz out. Can we see the bullets? Or does it start the timer?
It will, but we have like 7 minutes. I will say though that this entire trial we haven't absorbed anything yet. We haven't absorbed any points and shot at anything. I feel like it's. I know, but like usually it give you less bullets, so you have like a clear indication. For this one, I don't know, because we already used all the other truth bullets for other things. Like Mikon's account, we already used before. Usually we don't reuse bullets, right?
You cannot see me if I cannot see you.
Wait, the camera. It has to have something to do with the camera. It doesn't have anything to do with
Points out the
clothes.
camera angle and the candlelight.
I think, yeah. I think maybe we absorb Chiaki saying killer's mistake. And then maybe the camera angle, because the camera angle doesn't make sense if it was shot in the Titty Typhoon, right?
Because it'd be lower.
I mean, who would know the camera angle?
I mean, the killer would. Yeah.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have.
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
Yeah, okay, I see it.
Please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Nice.
Absorb.
Speaking of trial makes her real voice sound like her high-pitched voice, it does. But yeah, the camera angle doesn't make too much sense in my opinion if it was filmed where it's supposed to be. But then like we're also the only one who knows what the camera angle is, and the only person who would know is the one who filmed it. So yeah, okay. I need to make sure I don't miss.
We can't think of anybody else other who could have filmed that.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Nice.
Mikon, you've committed a major mistake.
Aw, shit.
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
A revelation of the century.
You're saying that everybody else can't see the images that I'm seeing inside my own head? What?
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikon
that
had the camera angle Hajime had seen
is if she
because
set it
you're
up
the person
herself.
who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig
This is
yourself
your
into
just
a hole.
reward.
You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
Forgiveness for what? Oh, she's broken.
Mikon.exe has stopped working.
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
Gundams. Like, whoa.
It's impossible.
Are you okay?
Not.
You know
Impossible.
that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that?
Oh, wow. Wow.
More importantly,
Now we have to
So we're
did
just
you know
going.
the evidence
bag
that there
is a
was two
limited
bags.
item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember
We're
even
going to
if
have
you
to do the
don't.
rhythm game, aren't we?
Yep.
There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item.
Are you ready,
It's a
Zero?
limited item, but not only one is sold.
So don't
Buy
you
one,
think
get
limited
it's
one.
to-
impossible?
Yeah, it's limited to one person
Using
to
one
purchase.
tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer.
Wins, bro.
Yeah, I mean, everything that she just admitted here means that she is the killer. But, like, we're gonna have to talk her down, I suppose. You're forgiven.
Like, how do you know?
Okay.
How do you know that the stamp is the same in the video? Unless you're the one that put it on.
Like, honestly, at this point, we don't have to do the rhythm game. Like, everybody knows who did it. We just vote her. But, like, come on.
We're gonna do the rhythm game regardless.
I know.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Oh, man.
Line?
Long
Oh.
time, no see. Well, not really.
By the way, guys, when Cerby snaps her neck like that, that means she's looking at chat.
It's time for the third panic talk action.
Third teacher association.
Yay.
This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I take your ears one more time.
Ooh.
Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. Zero's favorite. You will no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse button. Below the tempo marker is the lower portion of the screen. The number of bullets is displayed. From this point on, you will need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you will be able to destroy the remarks no matter how much you mash the left mouse button. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the tab key. Are you okay, Zero?
He's not.
You're breathing very heavily into the microphone. Just like locking on, press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. The controls are the same as the left mouse button. Match the tempo marker either by pressing the tab key. The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you kept the tempo. If you get the timing wrong when you press the tab key,
Joy!
bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful.
I love that mechanic.
Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time.
Zero that is funny.
Your difficulty level is set to gentle. You do not need to reload.
Let's change the difficulty.
Zero that is not responding. Do you want to wait or do you want to close the program?
I guess this was a pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all for explanations for the class trial. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point, what both you and I yearn for.
Sweet release of death.
Truth fair.
We're in Mikon noises, yeah.
Explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible
What a nice
for
girl.
anyone to pull off.
This chick.
He always looks after
Has
all
she
of her
lost
friends.
it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
Hey,
Nah, I'm good.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel so bad for
You killed 2 people. I can't forgive you.
You feel bad.
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere.
I don't know, like, how has life been treating her for her to end up like this? I don't know her backstory at all.
You know who she reminds me of? Mirai Nikki.
Oh. Well. I like how you say Mirai Nikki and not Yuno Gasai.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I see.
Whatever. I've got to see it.
Not good for you.
I gotta do something. And end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it.
You
I gotta
this,
play a
Zero.
rhythm game.
And I'm gonna do it with the rhythm game.
You got this, Zero.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Zero stock.
Can you forgive
Oh, yeah,
me
how many
already?
bullets?
Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand?
You have 6 bullets.
Draw on you? What do you want me to draw on you? Stop it.
I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for!
Wait, why are we changing? Don't you want me to forgive you? I should be able to draw on you.
Still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in 2 places at the same time.
Theater bonus prize. Oh shit!
Brain too slow.
Can you forgive me already?
You're doing just fine. You got this.
Please, draw on me. There's only one
Theater
bag.
bonus
It's
prize.
impossible to use it in
This is the end.
This is the end.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
When you buy one bag, you get another one for free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places.
Yes.
So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why did we have to play a rhythm game for that?
Why can't you forgive me?
Because Mikon wants forgiveness,
It
that's why.
seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Miko,
If you've done your task,
already
you
over.
get like this.
Yeah.
after I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Recap time.
Closing argument. This was the video.
This is-
Oh well.
yeah, the video.
This is literally that, so that's bogus. Okay, this is Mikon ripping it off. Okay. Wait. No, that's also bogus.
It'll be cement somewhere.
What's left of the surveillance camera?
The glue.
Here?
Yeah.
I like that this version that tells you right away what happened. Like you watch the whole thing and be like, nope, just kidding, you got it wrong.
Last stop. This one's bogus.
No. Yeah.
Is it this? Okay.
The torn scrap. Oh no, that's hanging it up. Oh, it is.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Okay.
The key to this incident is the
fairly
surveillance
easy.
camera video that only I saw.
This I feel like
I
this
feel
one's
like
a bit
this
shorter.
case is one of the most straightforward ones.
That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime.
There didn't really have to be any leaps in logic.
When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there.
I'm kind of scared of what Dude's about to type after the so ... But
that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place.
What was used as a weapon to kill Hyoko? Wait a minute. I mean, since it was a blade, I would assume it's some sort of like operating knife.
The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations.
Oh, we haven't found it.
Nowhere in sight.
Yeah.
And then they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time.
Wait a minute. In this closing argument, we don't even have anything about Hyoko.
When in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point.
We just have her peeling off the
The footage
wallpaper.
wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a
We're
fake.
basically just going over everything that happened after they were already dead.
I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged
Is it
body wearing a
possible
bag
that
on
she
its
didn't kill Hyoko then? Is it possible that she found Hyoko dead there?
No. So what I think is basically
Seeing the body before me, I
it
panicked
happened.
and rushed out of there to get
You know
the
how she
rest
was
of you
tired,
guys.
and then she ended up waking up with Hajime. She went and did all that, and then laid down to Hajime, and then because we don't need to recap how they were killed, because it's easy to tell how they were killed. It's just recapping, going against Mikon's, what it's called, alibi.
You sure? I mean, in previous closing arguments, we also see like the victims heading over and then being murdered, but
that was also part of the
I
killer's
don't know,
trap.
maybe there's another part of the case. It would be cool if it was a twist where like she didn't actually kill Hyoko.
After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body,
One of the most hated
but
trials
Hyoko's
of
suddenly
fandom.
present body as well.
Why?
At the time, they pretended to be surprised.
It's one of the most
but
obvious, and no one really likes Mikon.
What? Why doesn't nobody like Mikon?
inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Zero, you're the only one who likes desperate girls.
Doesn't make
Isn't
sense
that right,
logic-wise.
Mikon? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Mikon would need super speed in order to pull it off, but well, yeah, that's the entire point. She didn't have super speed. It's because she messed with the order. Yoko's weapon was never discussed? Wait, are you saying that it's not going to be a part of some separate trial? Like, I thought that would have been like a double, like, oh, Mikon only killed one person, so there's still a killer among us.
It's all kind of just a, like, the killer's obvious, the crime itself is a little, like, meh. It just
Even
kind of
with the order, she needs super speed.
Because basically, in between Hajime finding the body in the music venue and going to the motel, she had to come back from the hospital, clean up the crime scene, and then leave again, but also interact with Fuyuhiko and separate from him and all kinds of other stuff.
Okay. Well, when you put it like that, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think about it too much because, like, our main character runs at the speed of light. So, like, it would probably be really easy if she ran the same speed as us, but
she didn't have to do that part in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, she didn't have to do that, but she didn't have to get there and then peel off of the wallpaper.
She had
and
basically
then come back
all
to
night
meet
set
us.
up the crime. It's just the actions in between.
You wish Danganronpa 2 would actually do 2 murders at once. I mean, I was expecting that because it's Danganronpa 2, so like 2 trials in 1 would be pretty cool, but I guess not.
Maybe in 3.
But yeah, no, she didn't tie up Yoko during those 10 minutes. She did it way beforehand, if that was the case.
Yeah. Both of the murders were done. We're basically just discussing the cover-up. That's it.
Yeah, the cover-up.
Just the time in between Hajime finding and then coming back.
It's a little too tight. Maybe 20 minutes might be believable.
The simulation is broken.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you.
8-hour class trial?
This feeling of despair.
Mikon,
Is that you, Nagito?
what has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Monokuma, what? Okay, I need to pee real quick.
Alright. Hey. Okay. Oh, man.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion.
Yo, what's up, man? We just finished the trial.
Time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
Well, I guess we'll get to see how she gets executed.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Oh, it's from a fan game. Okay. I was like wondering, oh god, 8-hour stream? Oh.
Well now.
Yeah, she couldn't waste a second in those like 10 minutes.
Correct.
Oh, Oblivion isn't here. That's right.
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. Wow! That's right. The true identity, the horrifying blackhead who killed 2 girls was Mikon Tsubuki. Wow!
Damn it.
Why'd you continue without me?
I don't care about you, that's why. Anyways.
Cerby line.
Gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikon, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive
Welcome back,
you.
Kiwi.
Don't joke around with me. Mikon, did you lie to all of us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Merciless.
Hey!
Oh wait, I'm also Kazuichi. I have disassociated myself from all characters in this game. Oh. Arthur, welcome to stream.
Arthur, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Hi. How you doing?
Don't just laugh. Say something. I'm giving up on you.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Pekka. She's actually gone mental.
I mean,
That's obvious.
see, Cerby and I would have to then look into the fan games, to be like completely safe of the spoilers.
What?
I mean, we could just play blind.
Vince,
Yeah,
we
we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person.
I mean, are we even going to play the fan games? It's still up in the air. That's gonna be such a long time, guys.
Yeah, another year will pass by then.
Miki we knew.
Oh.
Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably
Oh my
had
gosh.
despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
Are you okay now, Arthur? Like, okay? I'm sad to hear that.
Mikon too, you say? Well, I know that I voiced
I know,
Gundam.
because I was looking at Mikon for a long time. She was
Oh,
the
you were
one
looking
taking
at
care
her.
of me after all.
I see.
My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained.
Okay, I just twitched. We should probably be careful about the 2 words.
Oh no. Snap back to reality. Oh, hold on. Did you say Mikon also had the death disease?
I see.
What?
Well, I'm glad it
Oh,
worked out
dang,
for you,
Arthur.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, me too! I got mine taken out a while ago.
Well, I guess you guys are now best friends.
Degenerates.
Then that means she was.
What?
Huh? Hajime, there's something crossed your mind.
It was Sayaka all along.
Ooh.
My body's heavy. No, not just heavy. It's somewhat soft and really hot.
You could say hot. Yeah.
That's right. Mikon felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been
Yeah, she had a fever.
a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
Well, I mean, she was taking care of the people who were infected, so it just makes sense,
Yeah,
I guess.
and she didn't have a mask or anything.
Yeah.
Oh, then because of that disease, Mikon was...
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all happiness and harboring sadness for all that happiness. I'm sorry.
Oh God! Fuck! Why now, Nagito? Why now? You couldn't have waited. Absolute.
Because of that disease, she was likely overcome with sadness.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh at such a no happiness situation.
I don't know what gallbladder is. I'm so confused.
Gallbladder produces bile. Everyone's favorite.
I don't know
Yeah.
what that is either.
You can ask Google.
about it.
It's still there.
That's perfect.
Jeez.
It's really funny because Discord cut Zero out.
Which means
Well, I'm
the
glad that
Mikon
OBS
standing
does it.
before us is no longer the ultimate nurse.
I don't think OBS would do it. It's just Discord.
Yeah.
She's a completely different person now that she has been infected with the disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate sadness.
Shocking.
Ultimate death.
He's like Ebola-chan.
This woman too, she's no longer a Mikon, and why should we care about her at all? Throw her into the trash bin. No! She's
Yeah,
a good
throw her
girl! No!
It's no longer you, Zero.
That's the reason why I cannot
I am
forgive this.
me.
I mean, killing someone for the sake of sadness instead of for the sake of happiness.
Well, you see, Kiwi. If I ever acknowledge that Mikon isn't me, she's just gonna become a shadow, and then we have to do a boss fight all over again.
I mean, guys, that's kind of true, but kind of not. Hold on, we'll have this conversation later. There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh,
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong. Wrong. What's wrong?
what I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Who?
He was just horny the whole time.
Who are you talking about?
If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who...
Who died? Yakuya, Teru. Eh?
Maybe she's a lesbian.
What was the other girl's name?
Mikon.
Mahiru?
Mahiru.
Yeah. I kind of baited Kiwi with the me. Anyways.
never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted
Pekko.
No, it's probably could be someone before this.
They loved me.
It could literally be.
I loved them with all my
Yasahiro.
heart.
Got all the
and they returned it in full.
Probably wouldn't be Ibuki or Hiyoko, the one that she killed.
This is my reciprocation.
What if it's Monokuma?
I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But you know, I transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey,
I don't understand what you were saying.
You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love?
But he has Hajime.
Somebody to love.
Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What
Damn,
a
Arthur, I'm
pity.
sorry.
I feel sorry for you.
At least you didn't steal your life.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. Ah, this feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me,
how
it's like nothing
amazing.
matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters.
Vince.
Who cares about happiness or sadness? It's love. Only love.
Could it be? Nagito, is this really the disease you were talking about?
This is...
Love.
Seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by sadness.
What's up, Nezuko? Welcome to stream. You've come in at a very strange time. Anyways.
You are half right.
Amabuko Gompachiro.
It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Ooh.
She's already been like this.
Because, thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
Remember?
Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Oh.
Which means you had the remembering disease, bro.
Did we just come up with that name?
Shit up. All right.
I know,
Now we're
right?
just making shit up.
No, she's just a TikToker.
But if this means she remembered something and ended up like this,
She was like this before.
Such despair.
you're saying you were like this from the start. Were you like this before we even came to this island?
Don't get so angry. Well,
That I agree
first
with you,
of
Lance.
all-
That's why I think the disease is a stupid motive. I don't necessarily hate the outcome from it. I don't know. It's
She
weak,
revealed
but
her
it's
true
whatever.
self.
The reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this, you know? I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships.
Nagito doesn't have a conspiracy theory disease. Don't talk shit about Nagito.
Don't talk shit about Nagito, says Kiwi, or else you know what happens, don't you? So, it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this. You see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And he was also my beloved. What are you? Stop talking while I'm talking! I'll kill you too!
I can't. Mikon Vince just called you a garden hole.
Who cares? I'm talking! Shut up! And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about?
Are you saying this is Mikon? Yes, it's Mikon. What the fuck? She's the real Mikon. Mikon, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. Believe it. Naruto.
Believe it.
There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikon.
Look, this is just a Leon trial all over again. It's a man simping for a woman with titties.
A woman with titties. I see.
Oh, you still doubt me?
You're sadistic. You're sadistic, Serby.
Why do you love slapping your microphone so much, Terry? Do you have anger issues? Oh, you can solve them with therapy. And to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. Eat about that World Ender Organization. Yeah, eat about that. Eat about that World Ender Organization that you all were worrying about. Yo!
You serious?
You know?
Not no. I just remembered. That's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
It just sounds like a
Future
makeup
Foundation.
brand.
That's not like a double.
Yo,
F,
you know
bro.
what? It would work.
It's like that Valkyrie makeup brand that she released that failed.
That's right. That symbol on the ancient ruined store. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Mirai. Mirai Nikki. Oh god.
Hey,
Imagine.
You know?
We just get phones.
What is this?
I mean, we already have tablets.
What are they planning?
They have phones.
As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender, dumbass. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
this is bad.
Oh, what the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know?
As part of
No,
their
it's a
plan
video
to
game.
end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami?
I knew it! Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they?
Monami and I aren't members.
It's
Sorry, the frog's gay!
I am Monokuma. My existence is entirely my own.
Hey,
Wild.
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikon. If you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us.
Among Us.
Of course I know that, but I'm not gonna tell you. Let's see, the Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is...
Oh?
Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
of course not.
Aw, hell no!
You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Probably when that countdown ends.
Countdown? Bro, we've all forgotten. You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything.
Mikon was
You know
Hanukava this
everything.
whole time?
I only know what I know.
Huh?
I have a feeling that's what it is. But who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
Mikon, is this really you?
I won't believe it.
Simp!
There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. I'm
Zero,
not the
you
simp
should-
here. It's Zero.
Zero, you should add the Sam redeem.
No, I'm not
Yes.
going to do
That's
that.
true.
Everybody's gonna keep spamming
You should
it.
add
No.
that. You should add that.
No, we can't.
Then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now?
The past.
Past?
That person. She didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
No.
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
Well,
Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are.
Do you understand?
Like
Nezuko,
losing
if you
your
want
personal
to,
identity.
if you want to access our Discord server, you have to pay on Patreon.
Wow, Kiwi. Jesus Christ.
You just say
Why
it like
you-
that.
Well, you could have just said, like, go to the Patreon.
It's our
Wow.
lowest tier.
Yeah, we have to have our Patreon, our Discord behind our Patreon because we don't have the manpower to deal with bots, unfortunately.
Yeah, pay up.
Shut up. I apologize for Kiwi's girl response.
I'm sorry, I'm just joking. I'm in a really giggly mood right now.
Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey,
Shadow?
Stop.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story
Hey,
about our
hey.
stolen school lives. You're moving on way too quick.
Zero line.
I am so sleepy right now, not gonna lie. So, it was true all along. Our memories were taken away?
damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. You guys don't have to support us on the Patreon, guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We don't hold grudges.
Oh my god, Kiwi.
Only Kiwi.
just
Everything that
I am
sounds like
just
that is from
joking.
Kiwi alone. Cerby Zero have nothing
I
My
to do.
am-
goodness.
I am just joking, okay? They
These-
don't have to spend money on us if they don't want to.
You can watch any of our content and these streams for free.
Yeah,
As long as you enjoy yourself, of course.
yeah.
Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma! Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mikon,
think this is
why does it
my-
have to end like this?
I think her execution is my second least favorite execution ever.
This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, because... Bro, why did they just cut it off there?
Well, I mean, it's probably a template. Because he says that every single time, and then they just add the name after.
So it's over!
It's really. Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
Can you tell us who it is before you go?
Finally see them.
It has to be someone from
Please
before
forgive me,
she got
the
here.
one who's going to die with the hope of finally.
Because she only
seeing
remembered
you.
them after getting her memories
Let's
back.
give it everything we've got.
happens.
It's
It's
punishment time.
Yeah, this is my least. This is my second least favorite one as well.
I'm trying to. This might be my least favorite.
My least favorite one is from B3. I won't say which one.
Is he gonna do? Is he gonna operate a V code?
What is this?
This doesn't make any sense.
Eh? The jiggle physics. What is going on?
I don't know.
She's riding on an arm. Okay, nice camera
I
angles.
think I know which one you guys are referring to. I think I dislike this one more.
Okay.
It's just
Well,
stupid. It makes no sense.
into the sky she goes.
It's so dumb.
It's finished.
Like, all of the rest
Is
of
it
the ones in Danganronpa 2
really
are so
finished?
epic and creative, and then you have Mikon's.
The killer who killed Ibuki Miura and Hiyoko Saonji was Mikon Sumiki. And she's been executed. I mean, she really died.
We really
though.
didn't talk
see
about
it.
Hiyoko. But yeah.
It's like the same thing that happened in the first one, where like we don't see them die. Anyways, she apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the death disease.
Don't tell me what I think, Vince.
So
yeah,
what?
I don't know.
What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Can't we all just be friends?
Let me
Literally
ask.
don't.
Why can't
It's gonna go like
we
this.
be friends?
Who was that Mikon from earlier?
Oh
Was
no, you
that
don't
her
have to
true
remove it.
form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it.
It doesn't matter anyway. Either way. She ended up like that just from remembering.
That is one way to describe it, Arthur.
And all along, Mikon was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But
Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Yeah, something was going on with that execution. Something that shouldn't have. It probably didn't happen that way, but that's how she saw it.
Isn't that right?
So let's just move on.
Anyways.
Come on. Let's take all this despair and change it into happiness.
Please wait. I'm glad that you remembered. That is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so...
Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant, I became a poet again. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself.
At least we know that Hajime was good in Japanese literature.
Then she vanished from our sight, leaving us behind, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
But
It
not
would have
for
been
Kim
so much
possible.
easier. She was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikon was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now.
I am not fine at all.
That was so brilliant. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the future foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
Fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monami.
Phew.
Who cares about what I am? More importantly, I'm tired. But my name's not Zero. The drama just keeps going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my...
I'm like...
Wait, what the fuck? Can I say it? Kiwi? I don't know how
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
My black bean, right eye during the break.
Your right eye is made of dark beans?
Okay, so you can
Wait,
change it.
now's not
You want
the
me to
time
say
to focus on that. What are you
Okay.
trying to say?
I don't get it. You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because down comes after ups. But if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the First Islands Beach. An old friend will be waiting there.
Old friend.
Yes.
Yes,
You're
yes.
taking my lines.
Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
Is it?
Yeah, it's
It is,
probably
isn't
Nekomaru.
it? Nekomaru was safe after all?
Safe? How should I say this?
I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in One Piece. One Piece.
The One Piece is real.
Nekomaru was the One
Awesome.
Piece.
We're starting to see the light of hope.
That's what's in his pants.
What?
The light of hope.
God damn it,
Guys.
Kiwi.
I had to. I'm sorry. I had
Beautiful.
a perfect chance to make the
Fucking
joke.
beautiful.
I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but I.
So just as I
And
thought.
isn't even
Three of our
Nekomaru, I bet.
friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy.
Miss Sonia.
However,
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived.
Before Gundam's a
Hey.
traitor, and he's just putting on the
Supreme
Chinibyo
Overlord.
persona to hide it.
Impossible. Hey, Supreme Overlord of who gives
Say
a
that.
shit? That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
Silence. I shall crush you into dust.
Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikon, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. I said welcome.
You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Welcome. Then let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died.
Oh my god, she did the thing. I think it's Redeemed Cry, pretty sure.
What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of the disease?
No.
I don't get this at all.
You're in love with Nekomaru. That's funny.
You want his
Alrighty then,
babies.
let's go!
Kiwi. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you want his One Piece should be more correct.
It's One Piece. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking?
Well, what does that mean?
Hey!
You were plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I'm just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body.
Huh? Nekomaru's body?
It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility.
But this... You... What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry! To the beach on the first island.
Alright, let's haul ass.
I feel like she's gonna be the first one to get there and then be shocked. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach on the first island. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey,
Hey, Nekomaru, show yourself.
Listen,
We have to come pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding.
We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area. Bro, hello? And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him.
Hey,
But
What the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
Damn it!
Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again?
and that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice!
With high hopes in our heart, we turned towards the direction of the voice.
Oh god, what is it gonna be?
What did he do to Nakamura? And then we saw something truly unbelievable.
He became Mechamaru.
What the?
Yo, I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
We're still referencing that. Why can't you guys just say it always? It's just a massage. Like, come on.
Noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
Monokuma was just really after this whole time.
I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Mechamaru?
Yeah.
Mechamaru?
It just fits way too well. Sonia's hyperventilating. Is she excited? Or is she scared? I just can't tell.
Beautiful.
9 days left.
Yeah, his bulge
Chapter
stopped
3.
the... His One Piece stopped the... You know? I forgot what it's called.
Damn. 9 days, 9 students. To
be continued.
Now you can go to sleep.
Thank you.
Nurse's apron.
Nurse's apron. Yes, I would. All right.
You want me to say this or?
No, don't worry. This is where I ended. I already saved. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, looking back on that trial, I guess it wasn't really the most intriguing one, not the most complex. And
I just feel like when you compare it to like others, it falls short. Not to say
I
it was
feel-
horrible.
When you also compare it to the future trials after this one, it also falls really short.
I see.
I mean, it's more to be like a shock factor because you wouldn't like. It's like we said earlier, like you wouldn't expect Mikon to be a killer, but like.
I was like, this isn't my least favorite trial. My least favorite trial is like V3. My least favorite execution.
Yeah, I think we're thinking of the same. Wait,
You guys can take me.
least favorite
later.
trial or least favorite execution? Because my least favorite execution is...
trial.
Yeah, my least favorite execution is in V3.
Yeah. No, this is my least favorite execution.
I guess V3 has everything 0, and they're just talking. about
And
it.
yeah, V3 also
we're
has my
not
least
gonna play
favorite
it.
trial.
Yeah.
V3 also has my least favorite trial as well, yeah. I think we're thinking of the same one, Cerby.
It has some amazing parts, but also some low parts.
I mean, every
Hey,
game
it's just
has.
like life, you know? Life has its ups and downs, as Monokuma said.
Backwards and forwards. And all the way around.
I wonder who Mikon's beloved is. That'll
That's
probably
a
get revealed
really, really good
later.
trials.
It's probably just
But
like
yeah.
some dude she killed in her past.
Oh my god. It's
I mean,
Byakuya.
the dude is like going off of what she said. Like, it sounds like she killed him too, or them, because we don't know if it was a dude or a chick. Like,
I don't know, man. We'll see.
she's like one of those psycho girlfriends that, like, you know what? She's
a good girl.
What the fuck's her name? Jodi Arias.
I have
Basically
no
her.
idea who that is.
I
She's
don't
a
know
good
that is either.
Kiwi, do you know?
Oblivion, that's too normie. Wait, is that the woman that the woman that put her
Okay,
baby in a
thank you,
freezer and
guys.
threw her in the river?
No, that's no.
Were you?
The one I'm referring to is
Thank
the
you
one
so
who
much
kept stalking
for
her boyfriend,
joining
her
the stream.
ex-boyfriend, and
Can you guys
Oh,
stop?
man.
Like
We have
literally.
got off the deep end.
We can
Thank you so much
discuss
for
this
joining the stream,
later.
guys.
We don't.
We'll see you guys next stream. Later, my dudes.
Bye bye.
Bye, Felicia.